Astral Alignment is the new activity in Season of the Lost. So this is a new 6-person match-made activity, which takes us back to the Blind Well and the Dreaming City to face off against Scorn and Taken in a series of challenges. Well, today I'm going to check out the activity, plus give you a step-by-step guide for how to complete it easily and quickly, so you can get that seasonal loot as fast as possible. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Well, Astral Alignment can be accessed from the director from the Dreaming City next to the Blind Well there, and you will have to complete the intro mission for Season of the Lost, and that will take you through it once, teaching you the mechanics. So you will need the Season Pass for Season of the Lost to access the new activity, although I do believe you get a free taster, and this should reward you with the new fusion rifle at the end. Well, the activity does have champions, so it is worth putting on some champions mods. These can be acquired from the seasonal artifact, and during my runs I've seen Unstoppable and Overload champions, so I would imagine this might rotate each week, so it's worth checking out which champions are going to be there through the Astral Alignment node on the director before you go in. So add the mods to your armour, pick the weapons that work for you, and I've been running with the new sword mod, Disrupting Blade, which is great for Overload champions and also Unstoppable Sidearm for those Unstoppable champions. Okay, so let's check out Astral Alignment in more detail, running through each encounter and what you have to do, but first things first, launch the activity from the Dreaming City. So we've got Phase 1, and that is called Crush the Intruders. So in the first encounter, you'll be back in the Blind Well, and you're going to be defending the Oracle Engine. So this is the same location for the start of the Blind Well activity, however here you can simply launch into the activity, and you don't have to ride on your Sparrow to get there each time, which is a nice quality of life improvement. So Scorn will spawn in plus champions too, and keep an eye out for the Scorn with stasis, as they tend to pose a little bit more danger as they can freeze you. But in this section, Warmind cell mods and weapons are good for this encounter, as the area of effect damage will kill them nice and quickly. But kill the Scorn, interact with the Wayward Compass in the middle, and then you move on to the next phase. So I have seen the next phases go in various orders, so you're either going to get Collapse the Taken Rifts, install the batteries, or prevent the Ether Harvest. But whatever phase you get, you're going to be teleported to a series of islands on the Dreaming City. So you and your fire team are going to be teleported to a ley line. So for example, Collapse the Taken Rifts, you'll be taken to the Ley Line Palace. So the objective here is to purge the Taken Rifts. So throughout the area that you've spawned in, there's going to be plates. And a Taken Captain is going to spawn, and he's called the Eye of Xivu Arath, and their location will be marked on the screen with an icon. So kill them, and they will drop something called Taken Essence. Pick it up and take it to the plates to purge them. So Taken and champions are going to be constantly spawning all around you, so you could assign someone to grab the essence and other team members for clearing ads. Keep your eyes open for the mark Taken with icons, and then just simply repeat the process until you've purged all of the plates. First time through, this might seem a little bit confusing, but keep an eye out for the Taken, marked by the icon on the screen, kill them, pick up the buff, and then purge the plates. And then work with your team to do this as quickly as possible to move on to the next step. So next phase tends to be one of two things. So you've either got install the batteries or prevent the Ether Harvest. Install the batteries is a little bit more complicated, and prevent the Ether Harvest is nice and simple. But as I mentioned, the next encounter offers up a couple of variations, and you're going to be doing one of two activities. So Leyline Vesta, that is install the batteries, and Leyline Ceres, that is prevent the Ether Harvest. Both have slightly different mechanics, but either of them aren't really too tricky. So first of all, let's have a look at install the batteries. So for this encounter, you have to install the batteries to the beacon. So right at the other end of the area from where you spawn, there's going to be a sphere guarded by Taken. So shoot the sphere to break it open, revealing the 3 batteries. You have to pick up the batteries and bring them back to the beacon. However, these batteries are heavy, and you're going to be slowed while carrying them. So all the Taken, they're going to be trying to kill you, so it's worth going in pairs, taking turns in carrying the batteries. So as you are carrying the batteries, you're going to be encumbered, and that is going to last for 15 seconds. So this is the time allowed for carrying the battery, and once this runs out, you will drop the battery and will be exhausted for 10 seconds. So during this time, you won't be able to pick up the battery. You probably won't be able to carry the battery in one go either. So going with a pair or sending out battery carriers is a good idea, and then swapping with your fire team members as you go. You can just as easily leave the batteries lying on the ground, and this is kind of similar to light raid mechanics. So once you've installed the 3 batteries, then the 2 Lost Knights become vulnerable to attack. So finish them off with power weapons or supers, kill them both, and then killing the Knights will make the second structure vulnerable, allowing you to move the batteries again to their final place. So this is essentially a repeat of the first phase you've just done. So get the batteries to their location with a partner guardian, kill the knights, and it's on to the final encounter. Well, next up we got Prevent the Ether Harvest. So this is another option for a phase of Astral Alignment. And I do like it, you've got various activities going on here. It does make it a little bit less monotonous, given we've got a massive season ahead of us. So if you don't get the batteries encounter, then you're going to get the Ether Harvest encounter. So the objective here is to stop the Ether Orbs from getting to the scrap servitors around the arena. So Scorn are going to spawn in, and you're going to want to try and kill them as soon as you can. But be on the lookout for Ether Orbs the whole time, and if you see them, just simply shoot them. So shoot the Ether Orbs before they get to their destination. They are really, really hard to miss. They're big, they're blue, and I think they even make a sound. And when you've destroyed enough ether, you're going to be teleported back to the Blind Well for the final encounter. So finally, we've got phase 4, and that is defeat Kholks, Taken of Xivu Arath. So for the final encounter, you're going to face off against Kholks, and this is a huge Taken Ogre, and there are 3 phases to this encounter. So coordinate with your team to take out his health, and once he's down a third, then he's going to go immune. Once he goes immune, a Taken Blight will spawn, so destroy the Blight, and then a Taken Knight is going to appear, kill them, and they will drop a Taken Essence. So use the Taken Essence to bring down Kholks' shield, and then repeat the damage. So simply do this 3 times to complete the encounter, and then collect your loot. So it is worth mentioning at the time of creating this guide, Astral Alignment is a little bit buggy. Hopefully Bungie are going to come out with a fix soon. So given it's a new season, there's plenty of moving parts. I'm sure a hotfix will be coming ASAP. I haven't run into too many bugs just yet, and hopefully you won't either. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of the new Astral Alignment activity. I'd love to hear what you think. And let me know what you think compared to other activities we've had in Season of the Chosen, Season of the Splicer, and also Season of the Hunter. I definitely think it's one of the best activities. Although out of all of the 4 seasons so far, I reckon Battlegrounds is probably the best. But we are going to be doing this activity for a few months, given the season runs all the way to February the 22nd, 2022. So we better be getting used to it. I do like the fact they're mixing up the encounters, and we have a few options, and hopefully later on in the season, they might even add some more options in there as well, just to keep it nice and fresh. Well, that is it for this Astral Alignment guide and how to do the Season of the Lost activity. And as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.
Believe me, you'll need more than the light to defeat what's coming.